All right, we back. We back. About to start our regular season debut. I think we played against the Bills. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and start this game right here on this media.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And with that group, we get to see a rookie selected in the first round of this year's NFL Draft.
This is one of those moments, Kate, I can remember back when, 1999. My chance to make my NFL debut, and I know exactly what's going through his mind. Hey, young buck, remember to breathe and enjoy these few seconds, because once he lines up and that first snap's away, that moment will disappear, and it will be replaced by the expectations that come with being a first-round pick.
Quick slant, that's Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Daquan Jones with the tackle on that play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
It goes as no gain on the 3rd down run, and now they face 4th down. The Cardinals and their wide receivers set for this next possession. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. First and 10, Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. So that brings up 2nd down. Now Kyler. Able to hit Ryman, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Kyler throwing here. Able to find Jones. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Cardinals driving. They've got 1st down from the 31. Back to the air, Murray. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done. Well, that throw came pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. And he's going to get into the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this 2nd half.
I don't know why the fuck would he throw it that fast.
Murray from the pistol. McBride hauls it in. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They're set up at the 35 now. Murray here on 1st down. That pass is complete to McBride. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Finds him on the slant. And he goes out, just needed 1 more step there to reach midfield. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Connor on the inside give. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
2nd and 8. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Von Miller. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 36. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That is is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. They'll throw it again. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
Murray on third down. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down. Murray. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Play action now. Murray. He fires one deep down the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now Murray on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Throw complete to Williams. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Kyler to throw. Catch is made in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now a big play for the Cardinals as they go for 2. He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need.
First down carry for Connor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Right back to Connor. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Offense to the line for second down. Setting up to pass. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that gets him to double digits with his 10th reception of the game. They've kept him about as busy as they could all contest. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here he is to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the...
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.
They talking all kind of trash over there.
Alright, we're going to end this here. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. Y'all stay tuned for the next one. Hope y'all have a great day. I'm out.